Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh. Today on Tarot Whispers, we're going to be looking at the Ace of Wands. So we're actually starting off in the minor arcana now. We had gone through all the major ones. And so we're on the first card of the minor arcana, which is the Ace of Wands. And I always look at this as sort of that spark of genius, that spark of inspiration, that spark of passion, the spark of opportunity. So I always look at this as you're at the beginning of this adventure that you're enthusiastic about, you're passionate about, you got this idea, it's like a lightning bolt hit you and it gave you this idea and now you want to move forward on it. You haven't moved forward on it yet, but you have this idea or this opportunity available to you or this passion for something, this inspiration for something, and you want to move forward on it, right? You've got this idea and you're really excited about it. Now you want to move forward on it. So that's how I always look at the Ace of Wands. It's kind of, you're at the beginning of something. You're at where you've just gotten this idea and you want to start moving forward on it, but you haven't done anything yet. You just sort of, that lightning bolt has struck you and you're like, yes, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to go learn. This is what I want to go teach. This is where I want to go live. This is where I want to go get a job. All those kind of things, right? It's that hits you and you're like, yes, this is what I want. This is where I want to go right, at least right now. And so I'm going to pull out my board here and we're going to see what Spirit wants to tell us about the Ace of Wands. So I'll put it in the corner. As always, I do dub over after I've done the writing, so sometimes it might sound a little off. Try my best. But we're going to ask Spirit what message they want to give us about the Ace of Wands that we're looking at today. So we have our Ace of Wands. There. Oh, does that work? There. Now we can see it a little bit better. All right, I'll be quiet for a moment, get into meditation mode, and then we'll see what Spirit wants to tell us about the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about having passion for a new idea or being inspired by a new idea. It's the excitement that comes from seeing an opportunity or having an idea. But it does not mean that you will accomplish it, that you will reach your goals. The Ace of Wands is the spark of genius, but it requires work and dedication to accomplish. Many people experience the Ace of Wands, but few people follow through and actually accomplish it. When you have a moment of clarity or a new brilliant idea, you need to put it into motion. You need to take practical steps towards it. There are lots of ideas, but without actual work, these ideas are never brought into reality. They are never accomplished. When you have a moment of true passion, true desire, true dreams, take the steps, start to move forward on them, or they will continue to be only a dream that is out of reach. Use the passion and motivation found in the Ace of Wands to drive you forward, to push your idea forward, to grab onto the practical realities and put in the necessary work in order to start towards your goal. Consistent effort will lead to earthly rewards and peace of mind. But without the practical, the dream will remain a dream. Believe you can do it. Know you can accomplish it. And there will never be an obstacle too big. So keep dreaming big and be practical. Love. Ooh, I see that the bottom of the board got cut off. There we go. Push it up a little bit more. Spirit is saying the Ace of Wands is all about, again, having a passion for a new idea or being inspired by a new idea, the excitement from seeing this opportunity that's opening up or getting a new idea where you're like, oh, that's a stroke of genius, right? It's all about having that passion, having that desire, having that go, 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 go. I want to go. I want to go. But what Spirit is saying is you need to actually put these steps into motion, right? You need to actually take the practical steps. We live on earth. We need to take those earthly steps that are going to get us to where we want to go. So if that's a career, you may have to get the education, you may have to get the experience, you may have to get into the company at the bottom entry level, right? Even though you want this job at the top, you got to start at the bottom and work your way up slowly, slowly, slowly. I know for my position, most people come in at an entry level position and work their way into my position because very few people are able to get hired directly into my position unless they are coming from another organization in that same position. And then, of course, that's more of a lateral move. But if they're just coming into the job, coming into the career, they want to do my job, they usually have to take an entry-level position. There's very, very few people who actually just come from school and jump right into my position. And so you need to have those practical steps. What education do I need? What experience do I need? What kind of financial backing do I need? What kind of physical things do I need, right? Am I start opening a store and I need a physical store? I need to find somewhere to rent that I can afford, that is practical for me in terms of aesthetically pleasing, not too big, not too small. You know, if I'm starting a business online, what equipment do I need to do it? What do I need to know about advertising? What do I need to know about this or that or that? So it's really just taking this stroke of genius idea, this passion you have, this thing you want to accomplish. And Spirit is saying, then going and starting to take those practical steps. Don't end at the Ace of Wands. If you end at the Ace of Wands, it's just always going to end up being a dream, right? The Ace of Wands is having the idea, having the passion, having the opportunity to do it. But if you don't take those practical steps, then it's not going to happen, right? You could get the Ace of Wands because you have the opportunity to get the job, your dream job. The opportunity's there. But if you never make a resume, hand in your resume, go to the interview, you know, maybe move home, like move closer to where this place is, you'll never get that job, right? If you don't even bother to write a resume and apply for the position, it's not like, oh, I have this stroke of genius idea. I want this job and I'd be good at it. And so I can just sit back and Spirit's just going to make sure that I get that job. It's just going to fall into my lap. No. We have this stroke of genius, this idea we want to do, but we need to start taking the steps to move that idea forward. And if you start taking those steps to move the idea forward, you can reach your dreams. You can reach your goals. You can exceed even what you thought you could do. But if we never take those steps, we'll never get there. And that's where there's somewhere in here where Spirit was saying that, most people don't actually, there we go. But few, there we go. I kept looking at this line right below it. So I was kind of close. So very few people actually follow through, right? People get these genius ideas. They get this thing they want to do. They get blah, blah, blah. And very few people then actually go and put that into motion, start doing it, right? It becomes, oh, that'll never work. Oh, it's going to take a long time. Oh, I don't think I'll ever make money at it. All this, all that. And people just stop with their dreams, stop with their ideas, even though it's something they're like motivated to do or passionate about, or, you know, if they got into it, they just go. But because they never start taking the steps, they never end up going. They never get that follow through, that reaching their dreams. And it just sits there and it's a dream. It's always in the back of your mind, always in the back of your mind, always in your back mind, and it never becomes reality because you never actually take those steps. So the Spirit is saying with the Ace of Wands, understand that it is that spark of genius, that is that opportunity being presented to you, that is that passion, that new idea, that's all there within the Ace of Wands. But then if you don't start going on and taking the steps past the Ace of Wands, you're never going to reach it. You're never going to get past the Ace of Wands because you're just going to be sitting in that sort of dream mode, that thinking mode, that I'd like to mode, but never actually accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. So I hope this message helped you today. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.